Chat thing. I forgot about that. Oops. I always forget to open something. Hi TDGD, hi Swags, Squad on top, welcome. I had a hard time reading that for some reason. Who updated? Oh, Mega Hack. Okay, makes sense. I was gonna say who updated a mod for 2.1 or 2.207, whatever. Hi Philip Raleigh, welcome. Alright, my dad bought me new pants and I'm trying them on for the first time today, but I just realized they're really slippery on my chair. Let me like sit on this towel or something. Hold up. This is the strat. I should have figured this out before stream, but it's fine. Wait, they changed the mod logo? It's not a wrench anymore? How could they do such a thing? I bet that's better. Now I'm not going to be slipping and sliding as much. Hi Firefox, welcome. Hi J Diamond, how's it going? Wait, why is my game already lagging? I haven't even gotten to the editor yet. It's harder than Eyes in the Water. For me, it will never be for anyone else, probably. Have I seen the decorated parts in Polygon? Most of them, yeah. It's looking really good. It's most likely way harder than top 30. The previous version was like top 35, and this is harder in basically every aspect. Do I think a Polygon will be better than Flamewall gameplay-wise? No. Didn't I already verify this? An older version. Hi Galbany, welcome. This is my favorite level. It's my favorite level I verified. Hadrianic, welcome. How did I mess up that click? No, if Rico told you next to watch Apollyon that he make. He hasn't told me anything about another collab he's hosting. I know he's making a lot of solo stuff right now. It's like 2 p.m. for me, yeah. This class is 12 minutes. Interesting. Isn't Apollyon also 12 minutes? My name will level Silent Lunch. I don't know, as GMD Blue. It's his fault. What song is 12 minutes? It's gotta be an Osu song or something. You rate the end zone 12 minutes long? True. Song from the same album as Sinister Silence. I see. Where'd you hear that from, the guy? Well, how would he know? Would I say Fire is aggravating? No, I'd say it's the third most fun level in the game. Hi, SHS, welcome. Bruh. Cause it didn't get rated? Viper talking on it? I see. We love Viper. Hi Singularity, welcome. Gotta find Robin or asking to rate Centipede who doesn't rate the new deco update. Yeah, if he doesn't rate the new deco update, for now, he's in the clear because I've decided to update the level, but give it like 6 months till I finish this and then it's time. Well, Flame Wall is the best level in the game, and top 3 is in the top 20. And will likely be the second best, but it's not getting better than Flame Wall. Maybe that bug only happens from 58, because I swear I never get it from like 70, and I haven't gotten it yet from 45. So like that's really annoying if that's the case. But that seems like a Rob Top type bug to have in the game, where like the wave slope calculation just works differently from one random start pause. Yeah, I'm still gonna verify because it would be his fault that that happened. I'll let him deal with the repercussions since buff dates technically aren't allowed. I made a part in Flame Wall. It was the first time I'd ever made gameplay for a level. But for some reason, like Zoink and Levi keep glazing it as a good part, even though I just put Spider gameplay and called it a day. Because Spider is impossible to make not good. I'd like to reach 100k on YouTube one day. That's not gonna happen for a long time. Oh, speaking of like YouTube stuff though, I will not reach 500k in 2 years, right? Your cap. But speaking of YouTube stuff, I found on the Wooting website there was like a place to put like creator application or something. So I filled that out like 3 weeks ago, and they finally got back to me and they said they'll ship me a Wooting as long as I make a video about it, which is fire. I can just be like, oh, why does everyone actually use the Wooting, and then put that as the title, and then bam. Easy keyboard. What shocked you the most in this entire game, Philip? I'll as a part one more attempt. Cool. You already zoink on the demon list. GG. What do I think of the top 3 best main list rated levels? Well, Flame Wall number 1, Firework number 2. Wait, no, Yangre number 2. That's still main list, right? Yangre number 2, Firework number 3. The 3 best levels are all in the main list. It's funny how fast Sumi Vortex got rated. Yep. I just realized that my friends were trying to make plans, but I didn't respond to them yet. Let me check that real quick. Make sure they didn't send any new info. They did not send any new info. Right, I said what time, and they said nothing so far. I beat the Yangre. I did not yet, but I got 48 to 100 on it like 4 years ago. Or I guess like 3.5 years ago. My secret grand brother of Kellingcraft. What the heck is a grand brother, bro? to the membership knocked him. Absolutely, yeah. It's probably the longest, no? Maybe Tartarus, but like I don't think anyone was fully grinding that for longer than Doggy's been grinding. So the first two attempts from 58 were 80 and 83 back to back, and I haven't gotten there again yet. Me moment. I'm so bad. Narwhal has a part in concentration as well. Narwhal loves XXL winning. What is concentration? Yeah, our little thing. Bro, that seems like a bit of a jump from shaping his beard. Okay, indeed. I died there. Epic fail. Hi, how about that hill? Welcome. Text message you up. Reply to what the freak? Oh, what the heck? Bro, this is weird. There's a text message that when I'm in like the group chat, it says reply ed2 like in 2 lines, like it breaks it up. But then when I click on the reply chain, then it says 7 okay. What the freak? You had 3 tests at school today, dang. How'd they go? High P playtest, welcome. Buffed the ending a lot for the Centipede version. The ending, like the very last part, not a ton. I buffed the ball corridor and the ships. But the last wave, yeah, and all the waves pretty much. Other than the one that was hard before. You still have 2 more today, better go study. I swear this bug only happens from here. I don't understand how Rob Top made this happen. How is he such a trash programmer? Who knows? And it only happens from this start pause. I've never seen it from any other place in the level. Which kind of is annoying when my first goal of every day is to get from here to 84 3 times in a row. If there's a bug that just happens at 83. Or not 80, not 83. Hi, Overhope, welcome. I'm doing good, how are you? Beat moment today for first extreme, GG. Oh, I turned on no clip, oops. Hi, I'm cautious, welcome. Oh, you had a bad day, sorry to hear that. Hope tomorrow's better. Hi, Sleepy, how's it going? See you, Sleepy. Bro, why do I have so many random things, bro? Weavers. That sounds like idiots. Okay, 3:30 absolute crunch time for academics. What, do you have like an exam or something coming up, or? Oh wait, 3:30 a.m. I thought you said p.m. Oh no. Well, good luck. Hi, Crispy Bacon, welcome. Me and I click 4 years early. Hi, Glued Frog, welcome. You're Mortal 2? Hey, that's all you think. Why do I actually have 0 nerves? Because it's not that good of a run. Hi, Crown Deer, welcome. Hi, Noctis, welcome. It's just this thing called Caster Labs, and then you can put a chat widget, and then it uses a browser capture, and it does this. Wrong, your. Yeah, then you just add a browser capture in OBS, and then you're good. It works differently for each person because it's set up with your specific like YouTube and Twitch accounts or whatever. Like you just have to download it and then log into your accounts. Multi-streamer on Twitch, and I mean I get like 2 viewers on Twitch, if that. Like it's not for like popularity or anything, it's just because I can. So like I don't think it's too important if you multi-stream, but you can if you want. You know, it's got a perfect and a skill tester on Wave. Go. You have to be popular on Twitch to get viewers. Like, you can't just start streaming on Twitch and then naturally grow your channel. Hadashi, welcome. Oh, you need the Streamlabs plugin. You don't. You just need to add a browser capture as a source. And then that lets you just put the thing on the screen. Yo, they're the gifted membership VJBNBJK. What do you mean that's a lie? Look, you go... Okay, so you go in here, you go widgets and alerts, you go BAM. And then somewhere in here there's a... Oh yeah, you click copy link to clipboard. And then you'll go add browser, and then you just paste the link, and then you set it up however you want. I'm not going to add it again because I already have it, but oh, that's not Harry Launder. But like, yeah, let's just paste it here, and then it just goes on the screen. Oh wait, did I add that? Oops. Yeah. $70 to $100 on this and 18 deaths on the old one. Nice. I've leaked worse before. Eyes in the water stream 20 incident. I mean, it's free, just download it. I mean, is it a virus, bro? No. Stream lagging. I think it's on your end. It says 0.0% frames dropped. Hi, Sprodia, welcome. Don't ask me, bro. I suck at practicing levels. I always die at the end of everything and take 100 years to beat stuff. Why am I doing this level again? It didn't get rated. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with skill. That just has something to do with self-control. Yeah, exactly. I've already done that, Crown Deer. Hi, Nay RPC, welcome. Hi, Evaded, welcome. Hi, Sleepy again, how's it going? Hi, Pafu. Doing good. How are you doing, Pafu? Hi, Smeepy. Welcome. In the next 5 days is crazy, bro. Not gonna happen. Someone gifted it. What should you do? What do you mean, what should you do? I don't know. What's the options? Beat Arctic Lights in 6,900 limited attempts. GG Levi. Sounds really good. In like 7 decks. It's hardest part in this level, the spam. Oops, not mean to tab out. Bug, bro. Rob Top. We love Rob Top. Twitch viewers dip. There's no one typing right now, so probably. Hi, Zephyr. Welcome. Geode's coming out when it's updated. We can use Geode again in the previous versions. Wait, Laser got 58? What the freak? Bro, why is Laser the GOAT? I think it's on you, Swag. My thing says there's no frames dropping. restart the game, but run. Favorite GD YouTuber, Northbork. Hi Brandy, welcome. Same as he always does, nothing. Sleepy, did you see what I sent in the group chat like before I started streaming? I got like I was on easy sub 14 pace. I placed my second portal, or technically third portal, at like 11 minutes, but it ended up like not going to the stronghold spot even though it turned out to be correct. And the reason was because I had 30 obby. My first portal was in a cave, so I just sent an eye and then sent it in that direction for a second portal, and then I did like boat eye from there. And then when I went to the spot, I portaled and it took me to a different spot, but it turned out that my original blind was 150 blocks from the stronghold. So it screwed stuff up with portal linking, and I didn't notice because I was locked in. Or it's not even because I was locked in, it's because the first time I just threw it in the wall and dipped, like I didn't do anything, so I couldn't tell it was the same portal. So I just sold. But that only took 3 enters and an hour of resetting, so like it was not bad at all. Like that could have been PB if I hit the 0. Did I start using a different wall? I did. I found out that there's the like dynamic wall thing nowadays where it has the wall and then it also has the save seeds instead of having the save seeds on the wall. Told your mom that Rob Top shouldn't be the dead. Why'd you tell your mom? What does she know about Rob Top? Is she a Rob Top stan? Exactly. Maybe she could be like, hey Robert, sell the game. Stand on business. Wait, Sleepy, I think you also weren't here earlier in the stream, but I'm getting a free wooting from the wooting people. Because I filled out like content creator form thing, and then they said, hi, if you make a video about the wooting, then we'll send you a free wooting. So I was like that. Can I send it to you? I can send you the link. I don't know about sending it to wooting though. I need that. I will not be doing that. ADHD, yeah. Hibernosis, welcome. Wait, speaking of, Vernosis, when you sent like the screenshot in that one server about like the Wooting thingy, I was like, oh, let me fill this out, and then they just got back to me today finally. So now I'm getting one too. So thank you for that. I didn't even know that application thing existed. She said that all the people making games make mistakes. It's okay for an update to take 7 years because they have another life. For real. Crazy that your old Wooting was broken over. You had another Wooting beforehand? Goat. Welcome back, Swag. Any good runs? 58 to 100. Hi, Axel. Welcome. Rob Tub wouldn't make mistakes like he does with a proper quality control setup, or like if he did any play testing, or if he actually hired competent programmers. Literally any of the Geo developers could do a better job of making an update than he can. Hi, Toss. Welcome. buffed significantly. Hi, Man 12, welcome. Yeah. Try Factorio. I've never heard of Factorio before. Rest sleepy, wait until you get to proofs and it turns out that you need literacy for math. Bro, I've started getting a lot better at proofs by induction recently. I've been locked in. Watch Oppenheimer twice and you'll be a genius mathematician? Exactly. Alright, Toxic, welcome. A theory of Steve. Real theory of Steve. Toss GD. Think Twitch viewers are 0? I think they're 2 right now. Why don't I alternate through that corridor? Why don't I be the best player of all time? Why don't I just beat the level? Yeah, let me just do that. Might work. I did not cheat in Wordle. I was talking to my girlfriend and I said something like, what the freak? And then I opened up the Wordle and I was like, oh, what's a 5-letter word that doesn't have any duplicates? Oh, freak. And then I put freak and then it was bam. So I was not cheating. I just locked in. I'm not severely cheater, bruh. Wordle is team like talk to me about today's Wordle. I think I got today in like 3, didn't I? Or like 4. Wait, let me look. Bro, it took me 4. That is like completely average. You couldn't possibly be less Space UK with that. Rip. See you, Swag. Have a good day. I'm gonna stream for like 55 more minutes, and then I end the stream and go stream Minecraft. Some bad RNG. Unreal. Just start sending images in chat. Can you do that now? If you can do that, you should. That'd be funny. Soon TM. Hi Def, welcome. Hi Drama, welcome. Can you stream my account for a day? Stream what? Play Centipede? Yeah. I mean, I'd be down with you doing something. I mean, I let Noctil do it. tech thing Tekken and Pesta did for EXO? What, where like it's my face cam but you're playing? Or I forgot. I think they would realize when I suddenly stopped dying to the spam for the entire day. Bruh. Expert. I was trying to learn stuff myself. I was thinking about taking the footage that I had for the Windfall video and doing like a sort of like hybrid between a documentary and a highlights video. I started a script. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay. Well, anyway, I started like making a script for it, but I haven't finished it yet. But I think it would be cool to like do a sort of Northbrook style video and then like at some point be like, oh, and this was my experience and this is what I think, etc. But I don't know, it'd be kind of tricky to make that work. And I also started recording like a video about verifying stuff and like how to verify things with good playtesting. But yeah, I mean, I am bad at editing, so like I was only trying to learn it because I didn't want to like bother you. I wanted to make sure you could focus on yourself. Like if you're interested again, we can work something out. Oh, glad you're doing better. Okay, it's out of Android. Interesting. Yeah, just let me know whenever you're down to talk about it. I've just been trying not to bother you. Play Minecraft and read and eat. That's high key go today though. Again? Come on, bro. It's literally the same exact spike, except I died here last time. Bro, what am I doing? Apparently, I didn't want to, bro. Like, what the freak is this? I had, like, an entire block to go, and I was like, nah, let's just go here. Hi, Kira's GMD, welcome. Bruh. I am gonna stream Minecraft out of this, yeah. Probably like right after, because I have somewhere to be at 7. I was gonna end stream at 4, stream Minecraft till like 6, and then leave at like 6:30 to get there at like 7. don't have to worry if you can't make the whole thing. I might be able to string again tonight. Let's see. Maybe Kira's. And Nemesis. I have no idea how hard that is. I'm playing it again because it didn't get rated. I also have no idea what Pyromaniac is. I think if you're at Insane Demons, you can probably assess for yourself how good of a jump is reasonable. Or how hard of a level is reasonable. Oh wait, is it that one? Okay, yeah, I know that. Doesn't it have the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Or is it a different song? Oh no, it is not that. Which one is this? Yes, it does! I cooked. But why is it so slow? This song does not deserve half speed. Doesn't like Atomic Cannon Mark III or something exist? Silent Wave. Oh. Oh, this one looks cool. And this is harder than whatever the Nemesis is. Oops. One more, and then back. In Super Mario Wave in like a day, like 990 attempts here. Can you have something harder jumping from legit nothing? I mean, probably if it was a day, you could definitely beat a harder level. Drop Boy was bonkers back in the day. Yeah, back when Decode Wave was. Does this look possible to you? Oh, and my game's lagging. Time to restart the game. Let's go. I've again never heard of Haikatsu. Why is... No. There's nothing open here. Why is there a gap? Bruh. You're gonna beat the plunge in time because of the song? Go for it. 75 to 100. Let's start. Dirk Nintendo. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it. Like, you're at the point in skill levels where you can do practice runs of levels and decide whether or not you like them. So that's just what I would recommend. Just figure out what's best for you. Jump from nothing. The headbanger part, is that the one where it goes that one? Or bruh, that one you think? But start clip farming? I can't clip farm. I'm not built like that. Although that's probably the strat, because my YouTube short that I made for just to make a goofy YouTube short keeps getting a ton of views, and it's like my most viewed video every month, which doesn't make any sense. It's at what? 300,000 views, bruh. For literally just a goofy edited version of me getting like 91 on Eyes on the Water. And every single day I get people commenting, actually that's an auto part, you don't actually have to click there. Like, bro, what the freak? That might be the strat. That's literally my 4th most viewed video. But I don't know how to make shorts that people will watch, so. And I could just post like the best run I do every day on Centipede or something as a YouTube short. $0.02 richer. Bro, the YouTube short has actually made like $25 now. It's crazy. Like, I never thought YouTube Shorts could make that much. But I got $25 whole for 300,000 views. It's crazy. Which one? The one that you made with the cat and the spamming without clicking. Everyone loves the spamming without clicking, man. And by loves, I mean gets rage baited into commenting. They say, actually, that part's auto. Actually, you don't have to click there. Well, that's because the 10 million subscriber channels built their channel off shorts rather than long form content. I think it's different if you build your channel on long form content and then also add in shorts. I don't know, I high-key think it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to do like, here's the best round I did today on Centipede. And then like I can plug the streams and stuff on that. Does Secret Way make shorts? Oh dang, they do. I only knew about their interviews. Bro, we got an unfiltered conversation with Connix. We're just giving anyone a conversation nowadays, bro. What the freak? They also make the part in my level. Oh, yeah, they asked me if they could pre-fire a short. So yeah. You like the Cat? Yeah, the Cat is fire. Chat, what do we think about making the best run of each stream a short? Is that a W idea or a Buns idea? Well, if I did that, then Sleepy would have to edit them. And that would be like, I mean, it's only like a minute long. It would only be like a minute long, but that'd be like editing stuff every day, so that would be cooked. W, perhaps. Your own Con is just a little baby. Bro, his hardest was Bloodbath like a week ago. He's basically still a little baby. You put that short on real for real. I could probably just make like a template and put like I could put like the run at the top or something, or like the run in the middle, and then like Centipede stream whatever, total attempts this amount, and then like at the bottom like my thoughts about the session or something, and then just put Vine booms like every second. Y'all saw that death, right? Where I was going up and then it killed me on the slope because Round Top can't type. Orange juice methods? What do you mean by that? It's a new version of Centipede? Yes. I use a pirated version of Premiere Pro. Because I learned how to use Premiere Pro when I got it for free with my like school email, and then they took it away. And then I was like, bro, I'm not bothering to learn something else. Hey, it's only illegal if you're hosting it. Hi, Kel the Dunce, welcome. Bug. Yo, good job, Kyrus. How hard is it supposed to be? No goal. That's however hard it ends up being. Hard to do a minimum, true. funny how you can tell which clicks are hard based on how much harder I click. I guess so. Or at least which ones need more focus. Bruh, how do I die here? I am so dumb. Also, how is this dead? My blue is not near that blue. W collision detection. It's called Zoom with a lot of O's. Thoughts in the ETO-GD level. I've never heard of it. Fight from the headbangers. I don't know, it started just directly there. Like, that thing's so easy. I just can't do it from 45. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, obviously someone's died at the ship and unnerved scoot in circles, but I don't think they straight fly. Hi, Overly Annoying, welcome. GG cares. Wow, I'm pathetic. What the heck? I literally just got 70 to 100 in like 2 attempts, bro. I was buffing the old verified version, significantly so. The old version was about top 35. Probably. I can't guarantee if Synth plays fine, so it's a lot harder than the old version. You're so trash, bro. The song does go hard. So happy today? Glad to hear it. What happened? Bro, I'm trash, bro. What the freak? How'd you die there, bro? You suck. Fire in the bro. Alright, we got 2 minutes. We are certainly not getting 32 to 56 times 3 in that time. Good enough indeed. See you, Sleepy. Have a good day. Alright, once it hits 4 p.m., I'm going to get to 45 one more time from here and then go. Actually, I want to look at the frame perfect counter again real quick, because it's been a bit. I need to refresh myself. Look at that OG frame perfect counter, and then see which stuff I buffed and which ones I did not buff. Alright, it's 2 months, so it's only like 20 actual streams. Where's that? Frame perfect counter. Let's see. 32%. How many are there at that part? Oh, this is my bad. Let's see. So it goes from 10. Okay, what do I buff? I buff this, I buff that, I buff that, I buff that. I didn't buff these. I buff this a bit, I buff this, I buff this, I buff this, I buff that. I buff this, I buff that. Did not buff this part, because this part is already impossible. I buff this, I buff this, I buff basically every single click here. I buffed every single click in this. I buff this, I buff this. I buff this. I didn't make the deco. The deco was Ren, like the deco update, but like I spent a while on the. No, the spam part is not easy. It's the hardest part of the level by far. Buff this, buff that, buff these, all these. Buff this, and you can probably just looking at this see how much easier it is. Like, buffed all, basically every single timing in this part. No, like look how open these are. Oh, except this, I did not buff this. I buffed these 2 straight flies. I buffed this. I added a red over there. I buffed this corridor, and that was it. I didn't buff anything else. Okay, I'm gonna go chat. I'm gonna upload the YouTube short though. So it's like, oh, this is what I did on Centipede today, and then I'm gonna stream Minecraft on Twitch for a bit. But I'll be live again tomorrow, so I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching. See ya. Peace.